My retail industry journey started from the supply side of retail, that is from manufacturing. During the initial year, I worked on a large project for fashion manufacturing across geographies and implementing supply chain for them there. It was very interesting, I would say, the looking at a retailer from manufacturing point of view there. So I looked at how the typically retailer place the orders to the manufacturer in the form of bulk purchase order. Then it go to DCPO, then it goes to store-wise allocations part there. I looked also the vendor managed inventory and looked at quite a large retailer in the US, close to almost 1400 stores, and managed their retail chain with the help of vendor managed inventories. I also looked at the product development side, how the product actually getting developed and everything from that side as well. Then subsequently, of course, I moved to the retail point of view there, working on the retail product development, and I would say that I could basically see the evolution of the pure brick and mortar retailer to get into the multi-channel, then omni-channel, and then of course to the unified commerce there. An interesting part is always how we always look at this and bring a relevant offering to help a retailer at that time. I think my greatest inspiration is the way retail industry constantly evolve and which keep challenging us to innovate and bring new fresh concepts to them there. And also really interesting to see how they have gone through the challenging period of COVID and kind of reinvented itself there. My key learnings and insight while working so long in the retail industry in a different segments and formats across the geographies is how the entire retail, right from brick and mortar to multi-channel to omni-channel and taking care of the e-commerce, it has evolved over a period. It also looked at how other tracks of progress in terms of internet, mobile penetration, social media created new avenues for retailers. It's also looking at the changing customer trends there. Now customers is also quite having a reach to the all mobile and can research about a product before coming to the store there. And I think one of the greatest insight for me always about retail is all about detail. I think for talking about the memorable projects, there are many, but I think in the recent past, one of the Ordazzle projects which I had done for a footwear retailer in Asia there, where we onboarded them on Ordazzle. I think the amazing part was how it was effortless to keep onboarding multiple channels like Lazada, Shopee or TikTok for a customer as well, and of course got their appreciation for the same. In short span of time, we were able to handle almost 3x of the order volume and also could manage 100,000 plus orders and rather the product listing across the channels there. I think I have been part of many of such projects, I would say at R&D for integration of Ordazzle and Unify now with multiple marketplaces across the region, web store, social commerce there as a part of the overall development. Here challenge is that every marketplace is a different in terms of APIs, the way they handle the products, the way we handle the entire order life cycle stages as well. So that this integration needs to put a very extremely thoughtful process there with good amount of validations. Another challenge with these marketplaces are ever changing the APIs, which we need to constantly upgrade ourselves and upgrade the integration with them. Omnichannel retail required integration of online and offline. And I was quite fortunate to be part of many of the such projects there. Let's say look at our Ordazzle, the way the Ordazzle has been integrated with many of the marketplaces across the region, web store, social commerce. And the basic challenge here is the way every marketplace has defined their own APIs as well as the products part of it and the order life cycle stages. So this integration needs to handle very carefully and it has to be extremely thought through and with good amount of validations. Another challenges with these marketplaces are ever changing the APIs and we need to constantly upgrade our integration with them. I am particularly very excited about the Unify product which we will be launching soon. Unify, as the name suggests, it is a unified platform. It's a convergence of offline and online. The most comprehensive microservices-based, cloud-native, unified commerce retail solutions. It basically takes the best of online to offline and best of offline to online there. It brings rich product information management capabilities to offline. It basically brings in-store catalog. The look and feel would be same as the web store there for the consumer walking in the store. With the help of digital receipts, we can even get the customer feedback about the product, about their experience in retail. It is creating a unified experience for a customer. The way the customer journey is mapped for online retail and to look at the past purchases there, which is always challenge for brick and mortar. And this is what Unify here to offer them, that the customer would be able to map their journey. They will be able to see all the transaction, everything at one place there. So it's a communication between the brand to the customer and vice versa. It's an AI-powered solution. We have the product recommendation for the customer, looking at the kind of past purchases it has done and providing the relevant recommendation to the customer. The advancement in technology in various areas is going to play a crucial role for retailing. The last decade has shown how the internet and mobile penetration as well as e-commerce, social commerce impacted classical brick and mortar retailing. I see the next decade is going to be more exciting with kinds of advancement happening around us. As Peter Diamandis mentioned in his book, The Future is Faster Than What You Think, I see the convergence of a technological advancement of various fields going to create a totally new ways of retailing. There are many fields of enhancement there, and first, of course, most important is AI. And as Sundar Pichai said, the AI is one of the most important things humanity is working on. It is more profound than electricity or fire. So it is like a new electricity for all of us here, there. And there are various streams of AI which is going to create a massive impact on retailing. I think the first stream, as a data science, retail always generate huge amount of data in terms of product, customer, sales data, which will be leveraged by data science and come up with a recommendation for promotion, stock level, also the insight about a customer, and the entire BI will be replaced by the AI inside there, as well as we will be able to map very well the customer journey. The second stream I would say is in terms of LLM and NLP part. LLMs already started creating many use cases for retailing, and entire customer service is going to be driven by LLM and bot, which we have already been started seeing. How I see that ETP is adopting these changes for technology advancement, I think I am happy to share that our product roadmap is heavily influenced by this technology advancement. We have a huge focus on AI. We already have multiple AI use cases in terms of order anomaly detection, which is already live in Ordazzle. The product recommendation, which is AI-based product recommendation, which is there in Unify currently. And next few years, we are going to launch many more AI use cases in the areas of forecasting, stock recommendation, promotion, customer data platform, and insights. We are focusing on creating a CDP with the latest technology to help retailer to get holistic interaction of the customer across the channels and come up with the personalized recommendations. Overall, I'm quite bullish and optimistic about the future of us, and I feel so blessed to be part of the team which can harness this technological advancement and, as my mentor says, receive the customer in future. That is to come up with the relevant solutions to retailer before they realize they need it.